first time here, welcome to Osaka. This is where our journey begins, somewhere in China. The video gods have summoned me to work with Insta360 for my first time. They invited me to their HQ to check out some of their newest products. After seeing one that caught my eye, I signed the contract and made my way to Osaka. This whole video was shot on the Insta360 Flow 2 Pro. Having a handheld portable stabilizer on a travel trip is essential, especially if I want to be low-key and discreet. First stop, Osaka Castle. It has 3-axis stabilization for smooth footage. It also has a built-in tripod for those moments where you want to set up a static shot. And one of my favorite combos is using the 5x telephoto lens for those smooth Hollywood looking shots. There's a built-in selfie stick for those hard to reach shots. To wrap up this scene, let's finish it off with a hyperlapse. You can't go to Japan without checking out the Pokemon Center, right? Oh, Flareon. After grabbing a quick bite, hold on, I'm still hungry. Katsudon. Okay, now let me show you the free tilt mode for seamless crane shots. Double tap on the trigger to recenter. Bringing an industry standard crane would have taken so much time and effort. We were able to nail this shot after a couple of tries. Just make sure you lock the focus and exposure and try to find different objects to transition from. With filming on my phone all day, I ran into the problem of not having enough battery. I was hanging on for dear life, as they would say. I decided to go to the Apple store to buy an external charger. It was cool seeing my Lunar New Year demo content on the new Mac Mini. Did you know that the Flow 2 Pro could be used as an emergency power bank? But in this case I needed to preserve power to actually film on the gimbal. And I bumped into one of my subscribers, Shundi, who recommended me the Sumo tournament over in Kyogo. Seeing sumo wrestling live has always been on my bucket list for the longest time. From being a fan of E Honda on Street Fighter to watching Sanctuary on Netflix, I've always respected the culture. Let's take a moment to talk a little bit about software. Through the 360 app, you can use AI tracking to effortlessly track fast-moving subjects. Double tap to recenter. Drag your finger across the subject to track. For resolution, I typically like shooting at 4K, and a smart wheel could get you a creative shot like this. but this shot had to be one of my favorite shots from the whole trip. I was locked in. Onigiri time? I think so. After spending the full day in Kyogo, we had to make our way back to Osaka, but there weren't any Ubers I could book. I couldn't find any taxis, so we just ended up hopping on the bus. Arigatou gozaimashita. With the time crunch, I was dumping footage daily and I was editing on the go. If I'm going to make a proper Osaka video, I have to pay my respect to Kendo. Samurais, Shogun, the inspiration around the intro, and I've always referred to my gimbal as my samurai sword. We were led by Kendo Master Toshi. He taught us the basics, suited us up, and it was a lot of fun. For these next couple of shots, I used a handful of different camera rigs. Yeah. Oh. Good. Yeah. After our Kendo class, we made our way over to the Umeda Sky Building to see what the city looked like at night. There's a spotlight attachment for those night shoots. Got to Dotonbori, grab some shots, and now it's time to eat some sushi. Full 360 tracking. 360 infinite pan tracking, which is pretty cool. Last time I went to Osaka, I didn't get a chance to go to Sinsekai, so I made sure I made the time to come check it out. Yo, hey yo, hey yo. On our last day, we ended up checking out the reopening of Rimowa's newest flagship store, and I ended up picking up the original trunk in black. The AI tracking system isn't just limited to the lenses, you can also punch in at 15x and still be able to track. So my final thoughts, who is this stabilizer made for? Vloggers, videographers, aspiring cinematographers, live streamers, content creators. I've always loved the idea of creating with just my phone, and in this case, just this stabilizer. I don't have to carry around my usual 40-pound backpack, and I can really just vibe out and explore. For the last and final feature, I wanted to sync it with Apple DockKit so you guys can see me hopping on FaceTime and it tracks my face. And that pretty much wraps up my video. See y'all on the next one.